This is my 1989 Jeep Cherokee. This is my 1994 girlfriend. And together we're going to figure out how to replace these old halogen headlights with some new HWSTAR LED headlights. These are LED headlights. They've got a signal built into them and also a daytime running light. And none of the videos that I've found online show you how to hook up the signal and the daytime running light. So we've already figured out how to do it on this side. So we're going to show you how to do it on this side. And hopefully we don't. So to take this light out, you have to take this whole plastic bit out. There is a screw here, and there's usually one here, but on this car it seems to be missing in both places. But it's relatively easy. Okay, I forgot how already. So I guess you have to take these out too. This just turns to the left and comes out. There are 4 screws, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, that need to come out. Yours is unlikely to have these little tabs because these tabs go to a screen, like a rock protector screen that goes over the light. Bezel just comes off and the light comes out, and there's a plug in the back. Just plugs straight into the light. So then these lights, if you want to do it the simple way and just have the headlight, you can just plug this pigtail straight in and your light will work just like that, but that will only be the headlights and the brights. You can just leave these hanging because there's no power to them. But if you do want to hook up the signal and the DRL, the yellow is for the signal and the white is for the DRL. So when you're in here, there's a screw here and a screw here. You don't want to take those out because those are what adjust the direction of your light. So then we also have to take this signal out. Lots of little bug carcasses in there. And that just also twists to the left, so it comes out. This shot brought to you by non-alcoholic beer. This is a super old aftermarket switch that was already in the Jeep. I'm going to run the DRLs through it so that I have the option to turn them on and off. This switch was originally wired all in green, which was of course very confusing. The bottom is the ground, the middle is the power, and the top will go to the DRLs. We left the green on the bottom for the ground. The power will be red, which will run through the dashboard down to the fuse box. The top one will be for the DRLs. I don't know where our green is grounded, but you can really ground it anywhere that goes to the chassis. The ground seems to be working on this switch, so I'm not going to worry about it and call a win. But you can also ground it to this bolt right here. We ran the blue wire through this hole in the firewall that's just up and to the right of the steering column. Didn't show it on camera because it's very cramped in here and it was very hard to do. But that goes into the engine bay. This is the view from inside the engine bay. You can see where that blue wire is coming through just to the left of the brake master cylinder.
Oh man, I won't go in. Oh no, apparently I don't know how to do this. Jeep project takes like 4 hours longer than you think. Oh, fuck. I'm still afraid this is just gonna fuck it up. Oh wait, I got it. Okay, that's way better. Cool. All right. Kind of deformed it a little bit. Okay, cool. Can you help me feed it through the dash somehow?
This is what we're going to use to take power from the fuse box for the DRLs. It's called Add a Circuit Holder, which you can get just at an auto parts store. I need like a little pokey tool of some kind. Like my finger. People will tell you I'm really good at fingering.
I hope you keep that in.
Almost looks professional. Doesn't really matter which port you put this into, they all draw 12 volts. I'm gonna put it into the turn signal.
20 amp.
The 20 amp fuse is for the turn signal. The 7.5 is for the DRLs because they are... Turns out I was wrong about the 7.5 amp fuse. It blew the second we plugged it in, so we switched to a 10 amp fuse and now it's working. So, LED. So they shouldn't need as much amperage. But if it blows, I guess I'll replace it. Cool. Here we have our old aftermarket switch here. The way we've got it wired is green is ground, red is power going straight to the fuse box, blue is going to the DRLs. So each of these signals has 3 wires going into it, a black one, a blue one, and somebody's already been in here with the duct tape, and a gray one on the right side. On the left side of the car, the passenger side of the car, it's a brown wire. So we fed this red wire through here so that we can use this wire nut to tap into the gray wire, which should give us power to the signal running through the flasher. And then this blue wire obviously is the power for the daytime running lights. Wait, do you want to talk about it or do you want me to talk about it?
I think you should talk about it.
So what we did on the other side was we just removed the little connector, the factory connector that they put on, and opted to strip the wires and solder them together just to get a bit more reliable of a connection.
I hope my dad doesn't see this.
Why?
Because he'll judge me.
For soldering your headlights, or?
For my skill at soldering.
Is your dad like really judgmental or something?
Yes.
We gonna air all your dirty laundry on YouTube? It's the best connection in the Jeep.
Probably.
What is wrong with this thing? It's like not.
It's not getting a
It's
good
it's
connection?
like it's broken on the inside. The button is broken.
Oh no. Oh no, your $5 Harbor Freight light.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
So we're taking another red wire. Red because we ran out of blue. And we're gonna feed it up into the engine compartment so that we can go across to the other DRL on the other side. Is it long enough?
I hope so.
Glad I've got my resident wiring expert here. This thing would have caught fire a long time ago if I'd been doing it by myself.
Red, blue, and white. And we made fun of your green.
Yeah, this is patriotic wiring right here. We got red, we got white, we got blue. All the colors of the American rainbow.
Oh, shoot. You wanted me to do it the other way.
It's whatever. Make sure you don't forget to put the heat shrink on there.
That's what I was remembering.
Yeah. It's always fun when you get it soldered and then remember that you forgot the heat shrink. Especially when all you have is like a little inch of wiring right there.
Oh my goodness.
Come filming.
You're supposed to say action.
Action. Yeah.
That's why you don't let me play with the lighter.
Of course, we killed it while we were trying to do this, so here we go. Sorry about the noise, but we have to have the engine running because we killed the battery. We're gonna test the lights now. So do the signals. That's the hazards. There's passenger side signal, driver side signal. Okay, now the DRLs. Okay, now the headlights. So this car has a problem on the passenger side where the passenger side signal has a short when the headlights are on. So that's a gremlin that we're gonna have to chase down later. But go ahead and do the brights. And there's the brights. So it's looking pretty good. They're way brighter than the halogens. Just zip tying it all along here. We stuck these all back together. If you don't know how to do that, just go back to the beginning of the video and play it backwards.